Here's Sama running left, and he's got the edge, and he picks up a first down before he's thrown out of bounds by Austin Romaine. Playing for multiple teams in the NFL. Now live in the Tampa area. Abu Sama on the cutback, finds some running room. Remember 2 years ago, he tore up Kansas State for 276 yards. And so far in this game, Hansen had most of those carries early on. Iowa State on the move. Sama again, and he picks up the first down, getting the edge off the right side down to the 28-yard line for 7 more yards. Still overcast, but no rain right now. Abu Sama with blockers in front, inside the 30, and banged out a play at about the 27-yard line by true freshman Logan Bartley.
And now look, Sama is out of the gun, and a little wildcat, and how do you do, Abu?
They're not doing that with outside receivers. They're doing it with tight ends. And like I say, you're going to see multiple guys on the field all day long.
Here's Sama, first carry of the game, bounces it outside, strings it out, picks up a first down. Beautiful piece of running at the 42. Sama trying to drag defenders, breaks a tackle, and gets chopped down. This time is Zach Lutmer against Kansas State in 2023. He'll run it. Sticks his foot in the ground, cuts it back, and will pick up 3 or 4. In the backfield. Becht drops it off. Sama, head of steam, tracked down at the 30 by Shire. That's a gain of 4. Becht with a handoff. Sama. Nice spin, leg drive. 210 pounds at 5 feet 11. Third down and 1 of the 33. First down.
Good push.
Sama gains 4. 2nd and 1 at the 46. Handoff. Sama. First down, spinning, and he'll be dropped inside Iowa territory.
Directs things for the Cyclones. Sama. On 2nd down, he picks up 4. Ethan Hassler in on the stop, the 5th-year senior, and 3rd down coming up from Tyler Moore, who is stepping up again with no Gabe Burkle, one of the top pass catchers for Iowa State. Abu Sama with a cut, and Abu Sama with a good pickup. He gets 10, and it's a first down up to 112 degrees. Abu Sama on the ground. He gets wrapped up shy of the 30 after a 4-yard pickup. And so Rocco Becht and Iowa State back with it with about 6 to go in the 3rd. Abu Sama with a crease, and Sama's the home run hitter. Foot on the gas pedal, and he's out of bounds. They mark him out of bounds as Malik McConaughey for the Cyclones. Sama again follows Alexander. Gets cracked down by Avante Dickerson. About a yard shy, so it's 3rd and 1 coming up. It's one that wasn't. Cooper jockeying with Rucker at the other end. And now Iowa State's got first down and goal from the 4. Sama the carry. Running over the defender for a touchdown. Grown man strength from Abu Sama.
Tried twice. They'll give it, and that one's going backwards. Wow, was that defended well? Townsend coming around. Did the ball come out? They've run for more yards per carry than Iowa State has, and yet the Cyclones have controlled this game almost from start to finish. Sama gets another Iowa State first down right to midfield and just across midfield. Sama in the backfield. Rocco Becht hands it off, and Sama cuts it back left, takes a big hit, but more running room. Trayden Stukes made the tackle.
In motion is Sama. He'll get it on the jet sweep and pick up a first down. A big possession for the Cyclones. The one thing we know about Iowa State and Matt Campbell, late penalty marker comes in. 4 receivers set in that upper part of your screen. Sama with a leap and a big-time play on first down. Still on his feet. And a punishing finish inside the 35.
And not let your emotions take control.
Becht on first down. They'll set up the screen. Abu Sama wrestled down to the 42. Jake Golday. Two running backs in the backfield flanking Rocco Becht. Sama's got it. He'll test the left edge with success. That's a first down and more. Into the red zone go the Cyclones. And Iowa State on the final play of the first quarter. How about an old school I formation set? Sama. The toss sweep to the edge. And a brief lane closes quickly. And he motions out to the bottom of the screen on essentially a wildcat play. Sama over the right edge. After motioning in, he'll get a touch. Well, a nifty move to get to the edge across the 35, and that's a first down. Now the missed tackle by Logan Wilson, a big deal there. And Cyclones with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, potentially make it a 1-score game. Flag comes in. Whedon makes the tackle. And Sama.
Here in your hometown, how are these Bearcats embodying Cincinnati toughness?
I mean, dominating the trenches first and foremost on both sides of the ball, which they're doing. Running over people as we saw earlier.
Down 3 cornerbacks on defense, the Cyclones. Also without Carson Hansen for this second half, the running back. Abu Sama into the red zone, barrels his way to the 18.
Full command of the offense.
First carry for the electric Abu Sama. Lowers the shoulder on DJ McKinney, picks up a dozen.
Really gives him a lot of versatility.
It's 3 tight ends here, plus an extra offensive lineman, so a run that way for Abu Sama. Got away from Preston Hodge, shoved out of bounds by Ben Finiseth from just outside the red zone. Sama again off the left side with plenty of green turf. The hesitation, and he gets tripped up by Ben Finiseth. There is a flag down around that edge.
Amazing clip over the past couple of weeks, and there's another one.
21-yard pickup, and now misdirection. Abu Sama breaks free. Sama takes it into the red zone. 2 tight ends, direct snap. Sama follows Bohr and goes hurling past the 15. Trying to go over the top of DJ McKinney as tight ends with Sama, who follows him, and Sama's in. Touchdown, Iowa State. And now big mix-up after the play as well in the end zone. And do they take more shots like you've been calling for downfield? First a pitch, and Abu Sama's got a good running lane off the right side. Goes under center here. Second down and 3. Sama slips free. Abu Sama into plus territory. Ushered out of bounds by Ben Finiseth.
That's big-time feet, vision, execution.
Sama again. Probes toward the 25. 2 tight ends here with more in motion plus Burkle. Sama to give. Sama takes it inside the 5. And Sama's got enough to set up first and goal. Punted in high school. Matt Campbell hopes they don't need him right here. Sama off the right side. Tries to get the edge. And he is bumped out of bounds. Sama again. Sama touchdown. Abu Sama is feasting. Late flag will go on Tyler Moore for jawing in the face of the Colorado defender, but it is a touchdown indeed for Iowa State marching down the field. Second down from midfield for Iowa State. A give again for Sama. Finds the running lane. Sama with a stiff arm. Stays on his feet and finally brought down inside the 15. Matt Campbell still irate during that commercial break. Cyclones got a long field in front of him. And Abu Sama off the left side following Brendan Black, searching for more space. And Abu Sama turns that.
And he's ready to truly put his stamp on this being his running back.
He had a huge gain in that BYU game 2 years ago. There he hops through a hole and gets stood up by Wall along with Alexander as Sarah was in there first. From the 25, the officials did confer. It looked like they assessed an illegal formation penalty. And now another big run for Sama against BYU.
That's exactly what I'm getting at.
Sama back in.
Looking for a big play. He's got it. Some a little hurdle to the 40-yard line. The ball came out.
Arms and not the ground, so that's a catch.
It is, and they will stay with it. It's a handoff for Sama, who squeezes through, and Kelly makes the stop. It's a gain of 7.5.
Adamant to us that if his team runs the table, they can still make it to Arlington. Sprint draw. Abu Sama. Tornadic to the 25.
Down 6-zip with 2 interceptions for Josh Hoover. Usually takes great care of the ball, especially here. And it's Sama. First down for Iowa State.
40-yard dash.
Yes. They start on the ground. Good call, though, Mark, because they're averaging about 4 yards a carry. Sama, the other running back healthy today, and a first down to the flag out.
Abu Sama is the running back in now as Carson Hansen goes out of the game after picking up the first down. It's a direct snap to him. He keeps the football and surges across the 30 to pick up 4. Second down, it's a handoff to Abu Sama, charging down to the 22. He makes it 3rd and short. It's Trey Lathan who's in on his second play of this drive. Now he sets up Iowa State with great starting field position across the 40, up by 10, trying to respond after a Kansas touchdown. And this is Sama who charges out to the 46. Give him 5 on the first play. Sama's been getting a majority of the touches in the last drive or so. He has one more, lowers the shoulder, continues to plow across midfield, and that second effort gives him the first down. Keep it on the ground. Sama stretching right side, escapes one tackle, stiff arms a defender, stays up.
Big fullbacks could do any damage.
Sama with a cut to the left. Abu Sama stretches outside before he's escorted out of bounds.
But they've got that mentality to teach the details of the positions.
Sama again follows a block from his offensive lineman, and it is the 6th straight game that Iowa State has run for at least 150 yards. 4 carries in a row for Sama. He's got the first down, and he's planted just across the 35.
Got Tyler Moore out here. They bring him back into the formation.
Sama again, another great run. Just tackled at the ankles at the 28 for 6 more. It's Lyric Rawls who makes the stop.
When we talk about
that was his 77th carry of the season. He does have 8 touchdowns as Sama tries to bounce it to the outside. He'll be wrestled out of bounds just shy of the 35-yard line. So Brazina with the punch out, Neal with the recovery, and now the Cyclones in good shape. Sama makes a couple of guys miss and scampers forward for about 4 yards on first down. Abu Sama in the game. This is about the spot on the field where he broke off the big run in the first half that set up the touchdown for Iowa State. This time it's up the middle, and Sama breaks contained. He's going to race to the end zone. Touchdown. 40 yards for the score for Abu Sama. It was after the punch out and the recovery by Marcus Neal